Dear children, welcome back. In our previous lesson or in our previous sections, we are discussed regarding with what do you mean by matter? Different properties of particles of matter. In these sections, we are going to discuss states of matter. Before discussing states of matter, last sections I forgot to explain a small term, that is diffusions. So first we will discuss what do you mean by diffusion, and we will move to the states of matter. So what do you mean by diffusions? Diffusion. The intermixing of particles of matter in their own is called it as diffusions. What do you mean by diffusion? The intermixing of particles of matter by their own is called it as diffusions. So these terms you remember in your mind. What do you mean by diffusion? The intermixing of particles of matter by their own is known as diffusion. So now we are moved to the states of matter. So due to the different properties of particles of matter, matter exists in different states. First one is solid state. First one is solid state. Second one is liquid state. Liquid state. And third one is gaseous state. Gaseous state. So these are the three major states of matter, and one more state is plasma state. One more state is plasma state. So in this chapter or in these sections, we are mainly going to deal with the solid states, liquid states, gaseous state. Okay, so first we will discuss the properties of solid state. The properties of solid state. First one is solids have fixed shape and volume. Solid have fixed shape and volume. First property, solid have fixed shape and volume. Solid have fixed shape and volume. First properties. That means, for example, in this chalk you can see it's a solid, it have a fixed shape and it occupies a fixed volume also. Similarly, every solid, if you consider a duster, it's also have its own fixed shape and fixed volume. So solid have a fixed volume and shape. Then second properties of solid is, in solids particles are strongly bound each other. Particles are strongly bound each other. Particles are strongly bound each other. What do you mean by this? Because in this in a sense, the force of attraction between the particle is very strong. The particles are very tightly or strongly joined each other or attract each other. Okay. Then third property is the intermolecular space between the particle is very less. What do you mean by that? Less intermolecular space between particles. Less intermolecular space between particles. Third properties. What do you mean by intermolecular space? We'll check. Here you consider solids. In these solids, these are particles. In the solids, these particles are arranged very closely. Okay, particles are arranged very closely. What do you mean by intermolecular space? Intermolecular space means this. What do you mean by this? The space. This is intermolecular space. Intermolecular space. What do you mean by that? Intermolecular space means the space between the particles. That means these are particles. The space between these particles are called intermolecular space. So in solids, this intermolecular space is very less because particles are arranged very tightly and closely. Okay. Then fourth properties of solids. Solid have high melting and boiling points. Solid have high melting and boiling points. Fourth one is high melting and boiling points. High melting and boiling point. Solid have high melting and boiling point. So you must know what do you mean by melting points. What do you mean by melting points? Melting point means the temperature at which solid is changed into liquid at atmospheric pressure. So what do you mean by melting point? the temperature at which solids change into liquids at atmospheric pressure, then it is called, that is we call it as melting point. Then what even be boiling point? Boiling point means the temperature at which liquid change into gaseous state at constant pressure or atmospheric pressure. What even be boiling point? The temperature at which liquid is change into gaseous state at atmospheric pressure is known as boiling point. We know the boiling point of water, 100 degree Celsius. Okay, so in generally solid have high melting and boiling points. Okay, then next one is, fifth one is, solids are incompressible. Solids are incompressible. 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 So what do you mean by compressible? Or what do you mean by compressibility? So we will discuss what do you mean by compressibility. Compressibility means the ability of substance to reduce its size by applying pressure, or we can say the reduce the volume of a substance by applying pressure and reducing temperature is known as what? Compressibility. So solid, for example, if you apply pressure on this chalk piece, whether it will be reduced into small chalk piece? It's not possible because it's incompressible. We can't reduce the size or the volume of this chalk piece. So solids are incompressible. Then sixth point is solids cannot flow. Solids cannot flow. Solids cannot flow. Solids are not flowing. If you pour some water, you can see it's flowing. If you take some stones and pour on the floor, you can observe it's not flowing. So solids cannot flow. Okay, then next one is the seventh properties. That is, I'll rub this part. Seventh properties of solid is the diffusion rate is very less. The diffusion rate is very less in solids. The tendency of diffusion is very less in solids. Okay, diffusion rate is less. Rate is less. Okay, so these are the major properties of solid. So next we are going to discuss different properties of liquid. Next we are going to discuss the different properties of liquids. Liquids. The first one is a liquid have a definite volume, no fixed shape. First one is liquid have fixed volume. Fixed volume, no shape, no fixed shape. First properties are liquid have fixed volume but there is no fixed shape. I will explain this concept. For example, you take 1 liter water. You take 1 liter water. What is the volume? Volume here is 1 liter. Okay. That 1 liter water you take in a cup. You take in a cup. What the shape of the water? You will easily say the shape of the water is the shape of the cup. Am I correct? Yeah. Here the shape of the water is cup shape. How much quantity you have taken? 1 liter. Same water you pour into a bowl. Now what is the shape of the water? Bowl shape. Can you understand? But how much the amount? Amount is 1 liter. So here fixed volume but there is no fixed shape. It will take the shape of the vessels. It will take the shape of the container. It will take the shape of the cylinder. Okay, so liquid does not have any fixed shape, have fixed volume. First one. Then second one is particles are loosely arranged. Particles are loosely arranged. That means the force of attraction between the particles are less when compared to solids. The force of attraction between the particles are less, or particles are loosely arranged. Loosely arranged. Arranged. Particles are loosely arranged. Second properties. Here, then third one is the intermolecular space is more when compared to solid. Intermolecular space is more. Intermolecular space is more than solids. Okay. That this I will explain with the help of these diagrams. here this is for solid, we already discussed now. For liquid, if you consider the particles are loosely arranged. Particles are loosely arranged. Then the intermolecular space is more. Intermolecular space is more. That is, particles are loosely arranged and the intermolecular space is more. Here the intermolecular space is more. When compared to solids, particles are loosely arranged and the space between the particle is more in liquids. Then fourth one is liquid slightly compressible. Liquids slightly compressible. Slightly compressible. Slightly compressible. You know that. What do you mean by compressibility? We can slightly reduce the volume of the liquid. Then fifth point is liquid can flow. Liquid can flow. Can flow. Liquid can flow. You know that if you pour some water into the floor, you can see it is flowing, or the fluidity is possible, or liquids are able to flow. Then, and sixth one is diffusion rate is more compared to solids. Diffusion rate is more compared to solids. Compared to solids. Okay, so these are the different properties of liquids. What are there? There is no fixed shape, have fixed volume. Particles are loosely arranged. That means the force of attraction between the particles are very less. Intermolecular space is more than solid. That means the space between the particle is more in where liquids compared to solids. Then it is slightly compressible. Solids are unable to compress. Here liquid is slightly compressible. We can, by applying pressure, we can reduce the volume of liquid a little bit manner. Then liquid can flow, but solid won't be flow. Then the diffusion rate of liquid is, compared to the solid, it is more. Okay. Then next we are going to discuss the properties of gaseous state. Properties of gaseous states. So next we are going to discuss the properties of gaseous states. Then gaseous states. Okay. Then first property is, for gas there is no volume, there is no particular shape. There is no fixed shape and volume. For gas, no fixed shape and volume. There is no fixed shape and volume for what? Gases. It can occupy whole cylinder. Then second property is particles are very freely arranged. The force of attraction between the particles are very less or negligible. Particles are free to move. Okay, that means the particles are very loosely bound each other, or particles are, the force of attraction between the particle is very less. Okay, what it is? Particles are arranged loosely or very loosely. Particles are arranged very loosely. Then the intermolecular space is more compared to solids and liquids. Intermolecular space is more. Intermolecular space is more than compared to solids and liquids. Compared to solid and liquids. The fourth property is highly compressible. Gases are highly compressible. Highly compressible. Highly compressible. For describing this, there is a small activity which is mentioned in your textbooks. Take a syringe, cover the bottom of the syringe. So you consider this is your syringe. Okay, this area you have to seal. Okay, and this is your cylinder. This is your cylinder, and here what it is there? Piston is available here. Piston. So remove the pistons. Remove the piston from the cylinder. So what it is? It is filled with the air, and apply some grease or some oily substance over these pistons. This is your piston. And you insert into the cylinder, and you can apply force over the pistons. The piston is moving inside. You can reduce into even you can observe, if you apply, the piston is coming very close. This indicates what? Gas is highly compressible. For example, we know that we may heard about that what? LPG. We may heard about LPG and CNG. LPG and CNG. What do you mean by LPG? Liquefied petroleum gas. Liquefied petroleum gas. Liquefied petroleum gas. CNG means compressed natural gas. Compressed natural gas. These two things were commonly used in our domestic as well as commercial purpose, isn't it? So these all are what? Gas. We applied pressure over it. By reducing temperature, gas we filled in as in converted into liquid form and we are storing. That means liquefied petroleum and compressed natural gases. Even we are getting oxygen cylinder, CO2 cylinder, carbon dioxide cylinder, hydrogen cylinder. These all are what? Compressed gas or gas applied pressure over it and reduce its volume into small. Got it? So that is, gases are highly compressible. Okay. Then fifth properties, you know that gas, fifth property is gas can flow easily. Gas can flow easily. Can flow easily. Can flow easily. Okay. Fifth property is gas can flow easily. And sixth one is diffusion rate is high in gaseous compared to solid and liquids. Diffusion rate is high in gaseous compared to solids and liquids. Okay, that means the diffusion rate is more compared to solids and liquids. Okay, so if you look at the diagram of a gas, here you can see in gases particles are very loosely arranged and there is small intermolecular force between the particles and they are free to move. There is no particular shape and volume for gases and they are highly compressible because more space is there. Intermolecular space is more highly compressible and their diffusion rate is also more because here it possesses high energy. That means the kinetic energy is more here in particles of gases than liquid. Here less, very less in solid. Kinetic energy is very less in solids, slightly more in liquids. Kinetic energy is very more in gaseous state. Okay, I hope what are the topics today we discuss, it will be clear for you. Today's sections we discuss what do you mean by diffusions, different states of matter, mainly solid states, liquid states and gaseous states. different properties of solid states, liquid states and gaseous states. Before concluding, I will explain a small part regarding with what do you mean by plasma state. What do you mean by plasma states? Plasma state means it is nothing but super energy state. What it is? Super energy states or the ionic states of matter. What it is? Super energy states or ionic states of matter. We call it as plasma states. So remember, super energy states or ionic states of matter, we call it as plasma state. Okay, thank you.